Yeah. We are live, everybody. That's a you question. That is a you question. That is a you question. I think we walked into the Twilight Zone on accident, Trey. I really do. I really believe it. Oh shit. Trey, you're gonna have to do that twice because y'all were accidentally muted. Hold on, hold on. I need to check the audio for it really quickly. Oh, that's so crazy. Okay, y'all should be good. Yes, they can hear you now.
That's honey. He has so much energy. He has so much energy. He was in it. He was in it. He delivered that
He
shit.
did,
And
and
it's
it was flawless, and nobody heard it except us.
Welcome. Greetings and salutations to another wonderful episode of Get the Blerds. It's your boy Trey Proper coming at you live direct from an undisclosed location. And fuck, it's not even the same. It's not even the fucking same. Y'all go ahead and introduce yourselves. Tell them who you are.
Herb, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
The king of debauchery, your boy Big Herb, aka Weekend Herb. How's it going, y'all?
It's going all right. I am Lillian Desu, self-proclaimed internet auntie, content creator, and forever and always hater of Cowboy Bebop the live action.
I second that. What's going on? It's your boy Rick. I hate white supremacy. That's it.
Fair enough.
Fair.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, hey, that's.
I second that.
I mean, who's gonna argue? No one here. And if you do,
That's the
the
show,
block
everybody.
button is strong.
Yeah.
We do not play
It's
with
just
that.
like the Kimbe Mutombo. No.
Well, if you really have
Hey.
me, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, it's ironic you brought up Dikembe Mutombo. I was looking at an old tweet about NBA players reading mean tweets, and Dikembe Mutombo, somebody was just like, if the guy who does Cookie Monster's voice ever dies, I feel happy that we have Dikembe Mutombo around to replace him.
Crazy.
Rest in peace to the great.
Crazy work.
Yeah, damn. Well, we've got a wonderful show lined up for you today, as always. I've lost my transition.
Yes,
All
you
right,
did.
first topic. Who picked this one out?
I did.
Take it away.
Free my man Luigi. He ain't do that shit. And even if he did, y'all didn't do what you were supposed to do. All right, this week Luigi Mangione made headlines again because his federal trial is going interestingly. I will say going well for somebody, but not the federal government, because apparently when the police searched his backpack, they did not yet have a search warrant nor probable cause.
Or did they do the Miranda rights?
They did not Mirandize him.
Yeah.
So anything he said can't. It's they're arguing about whether or not they're going to admit what they found in his backpack into evidence, or anything he said when the police got there before they Mirandized him.
Shout out to Ernest Biner for that one. Fumbling at the goal line.
Oh, damn. Didn't he? Okay. Allegedly, did he admit to doing it?
I don't even think
Like
so.
when they were taking him in?
I
He was yelling. I just have a memory of him yelling at the cameras when they were taking him into the prison.
he didn't yell at the cameras.
Yeah, that wasn't him. That
That
might have
wasn't
been
him?
somebody.
No,
Nah, that might have been
Luigi.
somebody else.
Luigi has been the poster child of what you should do if you're ever accused of anything serious, and that is shut the fuck up and be calm.
He's been stoic as shit.
Okay.
If anything, they made him look. If anything, they made him look cool, like the way they were him. But no, I saw this story a couple of days ago. Actually, I saw it. About the time you posted it, Lillian. This is hilarious to me, and this is going to push how much our legals like. This is going to show. This shows the how corrupt our legal system actually is. You know
For
what I mean?
real.
Because they haven't followed their own rules. Like they didn't follow their own rules. They were so hard on to do what police do best and defend property and billionaires that they didn't even follow their own fucking rules. I
Yeah.
mean, so essentially, you have no case. You have no case. Like,
Without the gun in his backpack and the manifest they found in the backpack, they have no case against him.
They arrested a nigga who was trying to enjoy his McDonald's $5
meal in Altoona, Pennsylvania. And honestly, I do believe he was literally just eating in Altoona, Pennsylvania. You want anyway? That's a whole conversation. But
we were there. We saw him.
Yes,
also eating McDonald's in Altoona, Pennsylvania, which I don't realize is that is a 5-star Michelin meal in Altoona, Pennsylvania.
Best place in town.
Because it's fucking Altoona, Pennsylvania. Like, I've never even driven through there, and I've driven all through Pennsylvania.
Never not once. Never not once.
So again, free my man's Luigi.
Altoona.
And this is like the latest development after the U.S. government had to drop the charges of terrorism against him earlier this year. So they are really running on fumes right now. Genuinely running on fumes.
Let that man free. Give him his free ASAP.
He pulled off the what's the name from what's the dude's name from Alan Payne from New Jack City, just blam right in the middle of broad daylight, and they have nothing on him. Allegedly.
I mean, again, from what I know, that billionaire Medicaid CEO died of heart failure.
Listen.
We haven't seen any type of autopsy.
For all I know, another relatively young white man was angry enough at this man to shoot him. For all we know. Because honestly, who doesn't become the CEO of a multi-billion-dollar medical corporation without making enemies?
Who becomes a billionaire without making enemies? You know what I mean? Again,
that part.
He was probably he choked on his caviar.
And he was having it for breakfast that day with some capers.
I believe it. I absolutely believe it.
As far as we know, so I mean, listen, let the boy out. Also, shout out to Luigi for being down with the GDs or the Black Mafia family or whatever black gang that he's with in jail.
Whoever is taking care of him in jail, he's doing it right.
Please expound upon that. Are there stories of the?
You haven't.
You haven't seen the inmates actually cape for this man.
I have. I'm giving you the chance to expound.
Oh no, there's a picture of him just affiliated with the black gangs, which is just amazing because I mean, again, we with him, we completely like that's our guy. Just like So all right, I'm a slight little pivot here. I didn't put this in the Canva, but also I think y'all might know about this. So do y'all know about the H Mart controversy?
Yes. I was being nosy at 3:00 in the morning.
I've been in it for the past 3 days. TikTok got me. At the end, TikTok has gotten my ass finally. But anyway, so for those of you guys that don't know, there's a bit of a TikTok creator. I believe her name was Madeline.
Yes.
She made a TikTok about when you see white people in H Mart and side eyeing them. You know what I mean? And of course so I actually learned a term for them. We call them Uncle Toms in the black community. We call them coons in the black community. Apparently in the Asian community, they call them Uncle Tams. I just learned this term. Or Pick Miko.
Pick Miko it goes hard. Pick Miko goes hard. Yeah. I'm not gonna hold you.
Miko.
Yes. Apparently, a couple of TikTok creators made TikToks trying to defend the white people. And defend them coming in and stealing other people's culture like they do because they like to gaslight people and say that they don't have any culture or its culture should be inclusive, but all they do is come in and steal stuff. And so but also a little diversion away from this is like the black community has been coming in and seeing the back and forth.
We just in there with the popcorn.
We just and also like a lot of Asians have noticed we understand those who say no, keep them out because we know what they're going to do. So it's just we understand everybody's plight because it's crazy how people start to understand that once you understand black people's plight in this country, you identify more with us than those of you who try to go and be with the palm colored people. And
Yeah.
listen, shout out to all my Asian brothers. I get it. Keep them out of your fucking H marks. Also, here's another
Absolutely.
term for y'all. Y'all can adopt this term from us. All skin folk ain't kin folk.
Dead ass.
Big facts. I mean, would you? Okay, devil's advocate.
Yep.
Go
for
maybe
it.
They just trying. They just trying to, they trying to go in there and get some food. They just trying to get some tasty.
If that's
vittles.
all
That's
they
it.
did, that would not be a problem. But what they do is they actually sell out all the matcha, all the ceremonial grade matcha, because they're trying to like make their own spin on boba and shit. It's the craziest thing, and then call it their own. I remember there's that one episode of like Shark Tank where what's his name, Simu Liu, was talking about it. Oh, boba actually comes from Taiwan. There's all these things. One of my greatest memories as a child. Da 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 da. And you're trying to make boba and culturally appropriate. What are you? No, absolutely not.
Right,
Sir.
Briars makes a mochi. Briars makes a mochi.
Get out.
What the fuck?
Get out. Get out.
That's what I'm saying.
Get out.
No.
It comes right back. All right. So the white people are never going to escape the accusations, right, Trey?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Especially now when they can bet on just about anything in the world now. Apparently, Kalshi, the gambling app, is being produced where you can bet on just about anything you want, including your next representative or your next senator or your next president. How do you guys feel about that?
So we're literally betting on political outcomes.
My nigga, my parlays got to hit. I got to make sure the president hits. What's the name? Gets a certain amount of votes and everything. My nigga, this shit is we need our outlet sometimes. I get it with gambling and everything, but at some point we gotta have a cap at it. Sometimes, there's just certain things that you like. Hey, the Lakers go ahead and cover by 3. That's one thing, but actually doing this for like political stances and shit like that. Come on, bro. Like, this has got to be the dumbest shit ever. Like, not ever. I've seen plenty of other dumb shit, but it's just the fact, like, it's like, dude, come on. There's a time and a place for shit. Like, come on. We got to do better. And it's just like, oh, Vegas.
No. I was going to address that. I was going to address that. So we got a comment from. I'm not reading any of your screen names. Horace said Vegas has been doing that for years, though. Yeah, you're right. Vegas. So that's the thing. We used to have gambling in centralized places. You know, if you wanted to gamble,
had to go
somewhere,
Vegas, right?
Right. You had to go to Vegas or Atlantic City or Reno. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. But now the fact that everybody has a gambling tool in their pocket. When DraftKings and when I don't use it. FanDuel, all of that shit, when that came about, you know what I mean? Like, you could kind of see the slippery slope that it was going down because, if y'all notice, like, fights in sports arenas went up when we were able to gamble and it became centralized to our pocket and everybody could do it right there. But then shit started to get really, really weird, right? You know what I mean? Like, did anybody notice, like, last year in the WNBA, like, where we went on that week streak of random dildos?
Oh, like, yeah. When they were throwing fucking dildos in, like, Angel Reese's games, no?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't just Angel Reese's games. It
was all the WNBA games. Like, the first time, haha, he. Second time, it's like, okay, who the fuck is doing this? And then 5 and 6 times later, they were still fucking doing it because they were betting on it.
At some points, they would get to a point like, hey, is it going to be a red one? Is it going to be a blue one? Is it going to be a green one? Like,
So that's the thing, right? People started doing this because there are websites where you can make your own bet, and Kalshi is just one of those, right? Jesus. Kalshi also, y'all were talking about betting on political stuff. Well, the reason why they're talking about that for those in the audience watching, Kalshi has an agreement with CNN. Like, they're going to their information model, CNN will be using that. Their AI prediction model, CNN is going to be using that now. We are in a very, very dangerous time. If niggas are creating bets and sabotaging professional sports games that are more monitored and secure and more security than most places, most government buildings. What do you think is going to happen now that you can vote on? Oh, who's going to run for president in 2028? What type of suit is this person going to be wearing at this debate? When is it like, you know what I mean? Like people times are so hard and people are so destitute trying to get themselves out of the financial situation that they're in. Like you got people already betting their mortgages, their rent, their car note, and on these sites or whatever. But now that you have something like this, like what's to stop somebody from making a bet of like, oh, who's going to shoot at this political person at this time? What terrible thing is going to happen to this person at this time? And then people manipulating that situation to make it happen. We already see that everybody in MAGA is illiterate and crazy, right? What's to think they aren't going to manipulate those situations? Fucking the My Pillow CEO is still running around talking about the 2020 election was stolen. He's lost millions of dollars. And you think these people like aren't going to manipulate these situations to make it so much worse? This is a dangerous precedent. We live in fucking hell.
I just realized this as we're speaking about this. It's going to be a situation to where you have at the bottom of the screen where it's like the headlines going through situation in Gaza, this. Bombing in Baghdad, this. Hey, make sure you go ahead and put your over-unders on what the president's going to be wearing tonight at the elections.
Money on when the United States decides to go into Lebanon to take it over, shit like that. Like
how many?
We're gamifying reality. That's what it is. It's gamifying reality.
Yes, and ultimately, where it will ultimately trickle up to will be the people in political power will be influenced by these bets. They will make decisions and changes on policies and procedures based on these bets. That I say is probably the most scary thing, because if a president decides, okay, we are actually going to bomb these people based on my over-unders, what the fuck? we're screwed, and we see who's in the seat of power right now. Like we are well beyond on our way to the movie Idiocracy, where we have the fucking the dome, the violence dome on the White House lawn. It's so close. We can see it over the horizon.
But you know what's crazy? Like you said, Idiocracy. Honestly, think about any dystopian movie you ever seen. We're well on the way to any of those types of realities. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
God, I don't even miss words with anymore. Go get your guns, prepare yourselves, and make sure you are protecting your family and yourself. Like there's going to be. We need to start. We need to put over under on. We need to start investing on fucking Kevlar and bulletproof and shielding for our vehicles. Like, what the hell?
Remember when people started buying bulletproof vests for kids so they could go to school reasonably safer, and they put a kibosh on that? Yeah, you can't do that anymore.
I was being facetious, but you get my point. Prepare yourselves, because the Thunderdome is on its way. But at least
Thunderdome in the White House lawn with UFC. I mean, just imagine that's eventually gonna happen.
No, eventually it's gonna happen next year. Right. It's
like, why do you think they really knocked down the East Wing?
What was the song? Why would Northrop Grumman build a ballroom? Like, yeah. It's gonna be. It's so scary. Like, I really want to leave Maryland at this point, but can't. Anyway, I mean, at least we got some good things are happening. Some people who are really bad people are put away, or they're incarcerated, they're arrested, and all of their baby oil is confiscated. Anyway, transiting over to the Diddy doc. Diddy had. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. Let me excuse myself. 50 Cent. Some people think he's a bad person. Some people think he's a comedian genius. But he, over the last few years, has been compiling information about Diddy to create a documentary about Diddy. Now, with the results of the trial and everything, him being incarcerated for what is it, 10
50
years?
Months. 50 months.
50 months.
50 months.
50 months?
And
that's less than 2 years. I mean, no, 36, 12. That's about 4 years.
It's longer than that.
And, hold on a sec. With time served already. So he's going to get out sooner. Yeah.
Trump gonna pardon this motherfucker. Anyway, 50 Cent put out a documentary. Famously, 50 has been on the internet telling a story about Diddy making an offer to take him shopping. Now, being the alpha male that 50 is, he of course took offense to that, and that is one of the reasons why they say that they have beef, or he has beef with him.
That's probably the first weird thing that started it.
That's not even
among
that's just one of them.
Among the things that he did. But I haven't had a chance to watch it. I've been a little preoccupied as of late. I do apologize. But I'm pretty sure my castmates here have had a chance to delve into the greatness that 50 has presented.
I have
What
not.
do you guys thought about it?
I have not.
Everybody except for Lillian.
Go ahead. Where's your start?
Alrighty. So apparently we have in this documentary, because they have said, spoiler alert, you've been warned. All right. So starting off, the whole time we all had our little theories on how Diddy had something to do with the murder of Tupac Shakur and everything like that. We all speculated it. Well, I mean, they actually had documents where Keefy D, who is a known Crip, actually said on what's the name, was recorded, and they gave him a pardon because they was like, look, if I say this, I ain't trying to go to jail for it. They gave him a pardon. And he admitted, yeah, I gave the gun to the guy who killed Tupac Shakur, and it was all led by Diddy. Diddy told me, like, hey, I got issues with this nigga because I don't like the fact that, hey, him and Biggie are getting close, so we got to do something about that shit. So, yes, Diddy set that shit up. We have it on tape. It's out there. Also, when Biggie died, which everything of this led up to Biggie's death, they actually had the footage, and Biggie got shot. It was like him getting out of the party where he was doing a release for his album, Life After Death, and literally got in there, drove down the street, pop, 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 pop. There we go. The footage is there.
Oh wow! They showed that in the documentary.
They didn't show that. You all you could do is hear it because it's 1994. I'm sorry, it's blurred out, but you could hear it as it's going. Like you see him getting in the car, black. You see it literally at the end of the street because it's just paying in this way. And you can see like they pull over, like they're calling the police and everything, all that stuff. Oh, by the way, when Diddy came over there and said that, I'll take care of the funeral, the contract that Biggie had with him, he used the rest of that money to go ahead and pay for that funeral. He said, I'm going to pay for it myself. He lied. He went ahead and got the money from Biggie's contract to pay for said funeral.
So putting it simply, Biggie paid for his own funeral out of his album sales. Also, real quick, just to help you out a little bit, Herb, remember how in interviews, Puff for a long time would say that, it was Big's idea to stay in LA. It was Big's idea to go to LA. Yeah, no, that was a lie. It was all Puff's idea. Big was actually, the morning that he died, Big was actually supposed to be leaving to go to London.
Yep.
And Puff forced him to stay to go to that party that he ended up at. There's also, it's alleged that Puff had Tupac killed because essentially he was jealous of the relationship between Big and Tupac. Puff was the one that was massaging that whole thing. The whole East Coast, West Coast was essentially just Bad Boy versus Death Row. Yeah, it was Puff that was massaging that whole thing because he didn't like the relationship between Tupac and Biggie, and also he was intimidated by Suge Knight, which it's fucking Suge Knight. Like, that's just natural. But yeah, there are a lot of things that are kind of like revealed in this documentary. It's a lot of things that we've all speculated about, especially if you've been in certain parts of the Black community. You've heard about these things. But yeah, I hate the fact that it's like I don't normally support things that 50 Cent has done because 50 Cent is on the coon train to Samboville. Like he's chugging that bitch along. But my curiosity got the best of me on this one. And it's reinforced a lot of things that we've kind of all heard about Diddy, but like this is like cement. Like this is like stuff that you can like really see about how fucked up he really, really is. Read it, Trey.
Genocide Circus on YouTube says, "Yeah, you're not going to cheat on Diddy with another man." God damn it.
They go
about that. They
had the male they had the male escort that was that him and Cassie would use.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he was going into detail.
Yeah.
Also, your boy Diddy loves the cuck chair. That's his thing. That's his shit. Except for he's it's not just he's not just sitting over there being a cuck. He's directing. He's directing traffic. He's the cuck master general.
So he's directing scenes.
Yeah.
That people don't necessarily consent to and are drugged and coerced into performing.
Also,
That's
the
gross.
kidnapping, what's the name? Attempted murder. Yeah, that is wild because Cassie decided to because Diddy went out. Well, Diddy could go out there and cheat and all this other stuff. He could do whatever the fuck he wants, but Cassie wanted to go out and do her thing with Kid Cudi. Oh, we're going out to hiking and everything. We're just going out to chilling. Diddy kidnapped his what's the name? His secretary, and went ahead and said, "You're gonna tell me where the fuck this nigga stays, and you're not gonna move," with a gun pointed at her, and went knocking on his not knocking, beating on his Kid Cudi door and said, "Where the fuck you at with my bitch?" And yeah, that part. That part. And, oh, and by the way, you can't go. He said you can't go nowhere unless she comes now. So that's kidnapping. Yeah. Diddy he's only in jail for 50 months with time served. Yet all of this shit.
I'm more so concerned for everyone who is in that space, that not on our level, but the people that are on that level, like say the Breakfast Club, who've been clowning him since the beginning of this, especially Charlemagne. Like I'm kind of like, oh, y'all better watch your asses. Y'all better cover your asses because if he getting out soon now, oh yeah, he's coming. He's going to be on the Breakfast Club, and it might just be a black screen. But I'm not surprised about the things that Diddy did. I'm not. I don't really have a desire to watch it because I already know he's a piece of shit. And it's like, okay, there's some confirmations about Biggie and Tupac, sure, but is there really anything that's going to come of this? Like, will this lead down the path of any more time served?
And most likely not. It was it wasn't Kid Cudi, it was his manager. But also, you know what I mean. So I put it more so like as a character study in corruption, and how, you know, the more money you get, the more even if you have, like, I'm not saying that he had good intentions to begin with, but like, even if you're someone who's trying to portray yourself as you know what I mean, as a philanthropist, as a good person, whatever like that, how, you know, those insecurities and that road to becoming a billionaire can absolutely corrupt you and make you just, you know, one of the worst people walking around. And that's kind of like the baseline for what I'm looking at and what I've seen throughout this whole thing.
Just another thing, just the last part to add on. He is the type of person who will go ahead and like if he's going through some shit, he'll go to the black community. Hey guys, yeah, how y'all doing? I love you guys. You're always in my heart, this, that, and the third. And he went ahead and he went to the bar, had shots with Jim Jones, go ahead and take pictures with people. I love y'all. The second that he got in the car, where's the I need some shit to wash my hands with because I can't be around these. I gotta bathe myself and because I don't want to touch these people. They're beneath me.
Nigga, you putting that on your nipples. Nobody give a the fuck.
Sorry, that's the end of the third episode, Herb. And yeah, that was one of the more disgusting things that I saw in this whole doc. He's got all these cases coming up against him, and he goes into Harlem, and like Herb said, he's glad handing and taking pictures and hugging people. And yeah, the minute that he gets away from the public, hey, where's the hand sanitizer? You know what I mean? I need to remove a layer of skin. I need to bathe. The water needs to be scalding hot when I bathe. Like that. These niggas are so deplorable and disgusting. You know what I mean? Because here's the crazy thing about it, right? 50 Cent is the one to put this out. 50 Cent is the one that made this. Wait till the 50 Cent documentary comes out in 10 years. Wait till we see how deplorable he really is. Because let's talk about how 50 is trying to buy Baton Rouge. I mean, is it Baton Rouge? No, he's trying to buy a town in Louisiana. He's trying to buy it. That's why a lot of his policies, and he's identifying with Trumpers right now, because he's trying to buy a city in Louisiana to make it a tax shelter. to film his little shitty,
50 Cent
ass
is
black
a
trauma
very
shows.
good example of how two things can be true at the same time. Like, Diddy can be a monstrous person who did all of these things against various people throughout his life, and he's still fucking alive. And he deserved to have all of it blown out so that everyone knows. And 50 can still be a terrible person noticing another terrible person. And 50 is absolutely a terrible person. He's released revenge porn on a number of occasions. Like, we enjoy laughing, like, haha, he bought up all the front seats. Like, he bought out the entire section of Ja Rule's concert, so Ja Rule had to perform into an empty concert venue. Sure, hee ha ha. Why are you releasing revenge porn? How do you associate in your private life? What aren't you telling us?
Yeah.
And he's a terrible person. He's a terrible person.
All right, when are you gonna be a father to your first son that you constantly disown?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
If anything, we learned another thing that we learned, not anything, but we learned that it's a case study in unlimited money can corrupt absolutely, and you can go out there with as much money as possible, and you can change the course of history. You can change how things people perceive things, and also how people are entertained. Another example of that, and there's none other than Netflix may be in a line of purchasing Warner Brothers. I saw this. I got wind of this from, of course, shout out to Pearl Mania. He may not ever watch this, but I love his content. And of course, he's screaming at the top of his lungs. I've seen this before.
He screams at his lungs all the time. But yes, you're definitely right about that.
Yeah, but this is an example of another monopoly coming into fruition, or another monopoly absorbing more to become even greater.
Yeah,
this is going to be problematic for a lot of our favorite fandoms, because it's if Netflix absorbs Warner Brothers, if they purchase Warner Brothers, which they seem to be the forerunners of doing so, they could use this as an excuse to increase their subscription fees, to make things more expensive, and also they'll have creative control over a lot of these properties. They can make things the way they want. On the flip side, I forgot the guy's name, their family, if they were in the running for getting it, Ellison family, if those billionaires get their hands on it, then that's the end of the woke productions that are happening with Warner Brothers. They're going to change things to be a little bit more, I guess, MAGA adjacent. But it hasn't been finalized yet. It's up. They're selling it for what they say, $87 billion or something like that.
$87 billion.
Yeah. So what do you guys think about that?
Okay. Let me chime in here real quick. Just addressing a couple of comments. There's a handshake agreement in place. It hasn't been approved yet. Yes, Netflix is sending out emails to customers. I got one this morning, and it made me want to vomit. Talking about welcoming Warner Brothers. But yeah, it still has to be approved by the government, because essentially there are like antitrust
laws, I think.
Yeah, antitrust laws and anti-conglomeration laws. But also, like Trey was just talking about, Paramount, who was just bought, Skydance bought Paramount, and essentially, like, the Ellison family works hand in hand with Trump, and the government can kind of veto Netflix buying Warner Brothers, and then Paramount could jump in there at the last minute and take it over. And like you said, that's when we get, the end of wokeness and the end of DEI across all of Warner Brothers Entertainment. And that's when we really lose out on a lot of stuff. But just addressing what we're talking about here right now, that's something that could happen. Netflix buying Warner Brothers is disgusting. Trey, you talking about like the cost of Netflix going up right now? It's funny because I just got my bill for Netflix. My shit just reoccurred, and that's $26 a month.
Yep.
Remember when Netflix was $8?
Yes.
$8.99.
I remember when it was.
Hell, it was $7.99. Yeah.
Right. And this is going to make the price the cost of the brick just went up. Essentially, I was having a conversation with someone yesterday as I was driving to work. The price of Netflix could skyrocket to the price of a fucking cable bill itself. Yeah. Because here's the thing, right? They don't just have Warner Brothers and their movies. You got DC Comics. You got Warner Brothers games, right? Netflix has a gaming division. If you go in the Netflix apps, there are little shitty mobile games on there.
Yep.
What's to say that they don't make playing you if you want to play Arkham Knights, which nobody wants to play, or Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, or whatever shitty games they put out, they could make that a part of your Netflix experience. That's gonna raise the cost. If you want to, let's say they get even cuter and they bring back DC Comics Online and they make it part of the Netflix app. That's another thing to add to it. You want to read your Harry Potter books? Oh yeah, we've made them digital. We put them in Netflix. You could end up paying $100. I could see a reality where Netflix goes to $100 plus a month because of all the content they have. Also, that's the more alarming part of this to me is them killing the movie theater experience, right? So what most people don't know is that Warner Brothers has been staving the movie going experience since COVID because people just aren't going to movies like they were before COVID. But Warner Brothers is the one that's been putting out movies that have been making a profit, that have been profiting well and keeping things afloat, right? But the CEO of Netflix, Ted Sarandos, has been saying for years, and he just made another gaslighting ass comment about how people don't want to go to the movie theaters anymore, and it's not practical because people can't get to the theaters. Meanwhile, I've gone to the movies and I've seen dozens of people in there. It's always people in the movies. You know what I mean? People make it to the movies all the time, but they're so what I'm saying is they're trying to kill the movie theater experience. They're already talking about lowering the window of how long a movie is in theaters to a week. A week.
Not even a whole pay period.
Yeah.
Right. So now if you don't get out there to see it as soon as it's opening night, then it's not going to be there, and then we're going to lose jobs. Then teenagers across the country are going to lose jobs. Right?
Fact.
Teenagers and adults, because when you go to the movies these days, it's not even teenagers who are serving you half the time.
No.
It's Brad and Sue with their kids back at home.
It's also just the fact that, like, look, we all do this all the time. I mean, even when we have our nights out with all of us going out to go see the movie, Fantastic Four, it was a whole experience just to go ahead and chill with my friends, go ahead and get my popcorn bucket, go ahead and actually watch it. We can walk out and be like, yeah, I like this part about the movie. We can't even have that experience no more. That's the whole fucking reason why we go. So, I mean, guys, you're going to get your fucking money. Sometimes it's just like, bro, leave this shit the fuck alone. It's like we got to talk to you like you're fucking children. Like, come on, leave it.
Yeah, the people who are buying things and make all these decisions do not have any love for the art form in which they have so much power. Yeah, it's disgusting. It's distasteful, and I hate it because what this is ultimately going to mean, the way I'm seeing it work out in my mind, is that my favorite properties are no longer going to be accessible to me. I love DC Comics. I've been a DC girl since I was a kid. The Gunnerverse that I'm so excited for is in peril. Baby, you in danger. I don't think you're going to be staying for very long. I really don't, because James Gunn, I keep making that mistake. James Gunn, with his resume and what he's been able to do, he's expensive as shit. And he has ardent love for all these properties that he's worked with. And you can tell by the way he puts things together. But because he's so successful and he's been so successful and he's been so consistent, he expensive. He about to go. Even though we are at the very edge of one of the greatest things that has ever happened in DC films. And DC isn't even the only thing I'm worried about, because guess what? I love Lord of the Rings too. Guess who now fucking owns, if this goes through, guess who now fucking owns Lord of the Rings and all its properties?
I'm looking at it from the standpoint of this. We literally just had one of the best Superman's movies put out.
Literally, not even close. It is the best Superman movie of all time right now.
And we go from, could you imagine, Megan gets a part of this. They're making him an ICE agent now, where he got to get illegal immigrants out of the
Hold on. So that's more so if Paramount were to get it. The problem with Netflix owning it and why James Gunn and his DCU are in trouble. Netflix signed a very, very lucrative deal with a certain director. I don't know if y'all saw those. I forgot the name of the movies because they're so bad. But the So essentially, Zack Snyder is a Netflix agent.
No.
Yes.
No.
And actually, since Warner, I mean, since Netflix bought it, Zack Snyder has been on his social media teasing the DCEU coming back. So if you guys love the Black Adam, here comes Dwayne playing the character that he knows nothing about again, coming right back. You miss having emo Superman? Here comes Henry Cavill right on the way back.
I don't want
You miss
any
having
of that
Gal
shit.
Gadot's non-acting ass Wonder Woman? Here she comes, and stupid ass Ezra Miller's weird running Flash.
Can I say
right
one
back
thing
at
about Gal Gadot? They tried so hard to make her ass desirable, her literal ass desirable, and it is as if I were standing at uncooked pancakes.
well, okay. Devil's advocate moment. One good thing that could come from this, we get him back in The Witcher, Henry Cavill.
I don't want him. I don't think that man can act.
Keep your coins.
He's the same man everywhere I look. The Geralt is the same as the guy from he's the same in like Enola Holmes when he was Sherlock. He's the same man from what other thing was he in? Like he's
Immortal. He's the same as Immortals.
He's the same.
Henry Cavill.
All that changes is the appearance. That's it.
Hold on. Henry Cavill maxed out his acting abilities in The Count of Monte Cristo from the early 2000s.
And that
15 years old.
Nearly 30 years old. That movie is nearly 30 years old.
Right. That's when he showed his most range when he was when he's fucking child. Yeah, this is bad, y'all. This is so bad.
And like there's like one thing that we haven't discussed. We've talked about what it means to those properties, but what it means to the creators is absurd because streaming is not good for the directors, the costuming artists. It's not good for any of the people involved, the actors, actresses, directing crew, executive producer. Like it's not good for any of them because with streaming they don't get any residuals. They don't get royalties. They don't get a cut of how many times people see things. So it's all around bad. Go ahead, Herb. Sorry.
No, I was just to piggyback on what you're saying. We got somebody who's close to us who we think about all the time. Yeah. Gary. Gary's a stunt double. He's in what's the name? Guardians of the Galaxy. He's not gonna get any residuals from this shit. He's part of the we have actual people we know personally who is getting affected by this.
Yeah.
So yes, it's a shit show waiting to happen.
Yeah. But this is also the world that we live in. This is where everything is eventually going to come to a head. We live in a capitalist nation where making the dollar comes first, unfortunately. There's no place in corporations for caring about people or results of what people have to deal with. That is the society that we live in. There's not much we can do about it except for pirate that shit. Pirate out of this shit. End your subscriptions. Unsubscribe from everything. Pirate. I'm not gonna post the damn websites, but you can find the website. Don't be a dumbass. Don't be a fucking Gen Zer talking about, hey, ChatGPT, can you tell me how to find pirated content? Cause it's gonna fucking report your dumbass. Cause it's owned by the motherfuckers. Do your research. Go out there and find this shit for free. You know what I just watched? You know what the fuck I just watched? And it was in fucking HD quality. Predator. Badlands, and this shit was awesome, and I didn't have to go sit in the motherfucking movie theater for it. I know I'm part of the problem, but I'm also not giving these motherfuckers any more of my money that I barely fucking have because they barely pay us enough out here. Fuck that. Pirate this shit. Fuck yourselves. That's how I feel about it.
Trey said DM him for the. He said DM
no, I didn't. Don't fucking DM me. Don't DM. I'm Captain Blockahoe. I block everything.
Not a Captain Blockahoe.
Allegedly, no. Allegedly, in an alleged Discord, there may have been some streams put up for a wrestling event. Allegedly, that may have happened this past weekend. Allegedly.
There you go. I actually watched it. I enjoyed it. Anyway,
I was actually very surprised about who posted that link too, which was hilarious to me. I'm sorry. I saw this was happening. I couldn't stop laughing because I was like, "This nigga posted it." Anyway, but that's about right. But yeah, I mean, no, like we have to fight back with our dollar, y'all. Like we can't keep giving support to these conglomerations and to these big ass spaces. Like they look at us as an infinite money glitch. You know what I mean? Like you know, one of the sentiments that's going around right now is that gaming is dead. You know what I mean? And part of the reason why, and again, which is a complete farcity, if you just look at the list of games that have come out in 2025 and you saying gaming is dead, you're a weirdo or you're a ball and gun gamer. But anyway, so, but the reason why gaming is looked at that way is because all of these gaming companies are trying to these publishers are trying to put out their own live service games. You know what I mean? Everybody wants their own fucking Fortnite, and that's why gaming is suffering because people keep on buying these fucking microtransactions and shit. You know what I mean? For the first time, so I'm gonna stand on something real quick. For the first time in a very long time, I am not buying Call of Duty. I fucking refuse to. It's become a travesty. It's a farce. Activision forgot how to Call of Duty. Like they've made bullshit. And I can't participate in it because it's full of microtransactions. I'm tired of getting killed by Nicki Minaj and 21 Savage or that bull. Like I don't know what the fuck.
JJ, what was I just talking about?
Jimmy Butler.
Yeah. The shit has just gotten so weird, and I'm just not participating in it. And then plus also, you're charging me $70 a year for DLC. The last 3 Call of Duty games that have come out are literally just DLC attachments to other games that they're just charging you for, and it's bullshit. And I'm not going to participate in it. I'm not gonna. Yes, and fucking American Dad and Beavis and Butthead. That shit was weird. That shit was fucking weird.
Good morning, USA.
These comments are coming up that also like triggers for me. Yes, the campaign for Black Ops 7 is complete AI. It's complete AI bullshit. You know what I mean? And like, but that's the thing. Like, support good art. Don't keep supporting nonsense. Don't support AI. Don't support the poison in our communities. Don't support these companies looking at you as a money glitch. GTA 6, if and when it finally comes out, I'm telling y'all now, they're going to charge you $100 for the base copy of the game. They're going to charge you that. Yeah. Do not buy this shit. I don't care how much y'all want the keyboard crip and act like gangsters in a fucking server that some rapper then created, but do not do it. It's not worth it. Like we don't need to do this shit. Stop buying shit. And and everybody's wondering why you're being held over a barrel because we keep supporting this shit. Everybody was complaining about the Switch 2 and how much the $90 games, right? And everybody's before it came out, oh, I'm not buying it, I'm not getting that shit or whatever. They sold 3 million copies of the Switch 2 in the first week.
Real quick, Trey. To chime in on that one. So, all right, moment of transparency. I'm moving. They're actually offering those for Verizon setups. They were offering you a Switch 2 if you signed up for your new Verizon contract. So when I signed up for my Verizon cable where I'm moving, I'm getting a Switch 2 out of that. So all of that is not all people actually paying money to purchase it. Some of those are special
deals. Because I know there was a Verizon deal for a Switch 2 for a hot second.
Yeah. That was before the Switch 2. I don't know if they did one recently because we were roommates when we were roommates. Yeah. They gave us that offer, didn't they?
I don't remember. Something. I don't know. I remember there was a deal, like, because these are not just raw sales. They're all, like, some of these are package deals with something else that you're getting. Whether it's a service or...
they're going to give my goddamn Switch 2, I know that much.
He said, I'm going to get my Switch 2.
I raise hell. Shit. I know some people in Verizon. I know some higher ups in Verizon. Anyway. I'm gonna get my shit.
So I'm looking for Switch 2 sales numbers. I found a Reddit post, but I want to find like an article.
Yeah, but ultimately, yes, Rick, you're absolutely right. The gaming industry they're more focused on just making the dollar because they don't realize how many years have I myself personally been screaming at the top of my lungs, I want a Star Wars game where I create my own person. They had one years ago called Knights of the Old Republic, where you could create your own person, whether it be a Jedi or a Sith. And if you want to microtransaction me, then give me reasons to do that are actually worth my gameplay and my time and my money. If you want to change my damn lightsaber color or give me a different type of hilt, those are reasons to do that. But given an open world setting, like you have the technology to do it now, but they refuse to do that because they don't think there's enough of a desire for that. If they release something like that, there will be whether it's one player or open platform where multiplayer PVE, people would eat that shit alive. Don't try to make Fortnite. Don't try to make fucking any of these survival games and shit like that, or this mass shit. Give people what they want. You see the desire trends when it comes to fandoms, whether it be Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, fucking Marvel or DC, or even indie shit. Why haven't we gotten an Invincible game by now? Like, what the fuck? Like, there's shit out here that has gone on that you have not made. Go ahead, Rick.
There's an Invincible fighting game coming out.
That shit don't count. That shit don't.
He wants like an RPG style game. He wants an
RPG style games,
like, or even a side scroller that's really good.
A side scroll, but the thing is, in America, that happens. There are so many other games that are overseas.
Yes.
That have exactly what we want.
Gaming overseas is insane. Yeah.
It's crazy. Like it may be anime oriented, or it might be cell shaded, but those options are there, and we can't get them over here because Americans ain't gonna buy it. No, we literally have to buy the shit out of the States, and now because of fucking tariffs, we gotta pay extra money for this shit. Like it's so fucking infuriating. But anyway, anybody else have anything to say about Netflix takeover? Because
before we went on a gaming tangent, I just pulled up an article that does have the approximate sales. So the Nintendo Switch 2 has sold about 10 million copies since June, and it's projecting that it'll sell 19 million by March 2026.
Wow.
I mean, it's a lot of people are gonna be disappointed when they realize, you canceled your Nintendo subscription, and now your shit doesn't work. That's gonna be fucking suck. But anyway, I mean, were you about to say something, Herb?
No.
Oh, okay. Anyway, as we close out, I don't know much about this next topic, so I don't have a transition for it. I was actually fishing for it and I couldn't find it. It's a tangled web I'm weaving. Anyway, apparently there's a new invasive spider species. That's a fucking tongue twister.
Invasive spider, new to Maryland.
Species. Yeah. Say that shit 5 times fast. What the fuck is this? And should we be scared? Is it poisonous?
It is poisonous, but not enough to hurt you. Like, you'd feel the bite, but you would feel the bite like you would feel any spider bite. That's been the observed effects because they've been testing it. Let me pull up the link. Okay.
Do you got a picture for the audience?
Do I have a picture? No. I had one pulled up, but it's quite large. I'll drop.
hey, Herb.
I'll drop a link in the chat. I will drop a link in the chat.
Look up invasive spider species on Maryland, and I want you to try to say its name. Because I can't say this shit.
No, Herb, just go to the chat. Go to the chat. Go to the YouTube or Twitch chat. I just put the link in there.
There you go. Random as fuck, I know. But still. Come on, fucking phone. Anyway, it looks like it looks like a regular orb-weave spider. Who got it in his hand?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck no.
That is the actual size of the spider.
And what is he?
We know what he is. You see his palm. But it looked like an orb weaver, whatever you could. Like, I've seen those before.
You have not seen this one before. You've probably seen something similar to it.
Joro spider?
I believe so.
Not the simple name. The real Trichonophilia.
Oh, the Latin name for it?
Yeah.
Where is that? Anyway. The Joro spider is over here from Asia, and she has all the signs of being an invasive species to the United States, which means that they got here, they grow real fast, and they seem to be taking over a biome. And right now they're over on the eastern shore, but just like we saw the lanternfly do some weird shit in years past, we may have a problem on our hands.
So what's the danger with these? Spiders just eat bugs, don't they?
Okay, so when the thing about invasive species, what makes them invasive is that they can corner a market and destroy, like, do something so well that the native species fail.
Yeah.
but okay, I was listening, but I was distracted at the same time. So I mean, okay, I understand.
It's
I
like
get
how
what
you have the
they
snakehead in Maryland, and they tell you to kill it if you ever see it, because it's actively beating out the other fish native to Maryland. Because it doesn't have any natural predators.
So we got to kill these on site like we did.
They haven't said what we're supposed to do with these yet, but they are the bug people in Maryland, the bug people, the bug professionals are monitoring them very closely.
Look here, I've always had a thing. If you creep into my house and you ain't paying no rent, you getting the fuck about
Gotta pay rent. Gotta pay rent.
You gotta pay rent. So, if you a bug walking in this motherfucker, yeah, I mean,
it is what it is. My house is clean. Fuck that.
You cross my threshold.
Final top and shout out, hey Horace. Yeah, I would ask Jesse, but he doesn't watch the show. So yeah, anyway. Final question for today in our panel. What's on you guys' Christmas list? I'm going first because personally, all right. So I know y'all watch Jordan the Stallion, right?
Yes.
You know, he got one of them fucking. He got the fucking sound wave transformer. That is a. If you throw your glass, you better have another pair, motherfucker. But did y'all see it? Did y'all see the transformer sound wave? I need that. I wanted Optimus, I wanted Megatron, but I want the sound wave because it's actually a Bluetooth speaker. I will put that shit on my desk at work. And yeah, I get in trouble because I'd be telling the Transformer I wouldn't do any fucking work. That will be on my Christmas list this year. I ain't gonna get it. I'm gonna have to get it for myself at some point. What about y'all? What you got?
I'm trying to put your job on there. Telling the Transformer to cut people out so it's when you won't get in trouble.
You said what?
I can see you telling the Transformer to cuss people out because you don't want to get in trouble.
And I'm not on recorded lines no more, nigga. I can tell motherfuckers how the fuck I feel. If you know, I don't tell nobody where the fuck I work at because then I get in trouble.
Fuck your customer service.
Hey, I got promoted. I ain't in customer service no more, baby. I'm on something else. I'm good now. But yeah, what's on you guys' customer service list? What's on your Christmas list for this year?
Go ahead, Rick. Go ahead.
No, I was just about to say who wants to go first.
Fuck it, I'll go. I'm getting into the adulting so much that I'm not really pressed about gifts, but I think it's the little things that I do like going over to Bath and Body Works and getting candles. Shout out to them because they got a sale going on.
Don't shout out to them. Don't shout out to them. They ain't paying us no money.
Sorry. You give me a gift card to said places, and I'll go ham on that later on. I'm definitely that type of guy now. So give me a gift card. I'm cool with it because I'll find whatever. I don't know what I want right now, but trust and believe. You give me a gift card, I will know what I want. So yeah.
Fair enough. Gift card for her, Rick.
I don't know. To be in all honesty, with like the crazy, so I.
Ain't it funny how motherfuckers when ain't got no kids buy everything they fucking want? I can hate you.
Like
JJ, I hate you too.
I literally buy everything that I want. I missed out on a pair of phone posits on Thanksgiving Day, which I'm upset about. But I mean, like I got everything. Like I legitimately have everything that I want, and I really don't want for anything. I would act like the only thing that I want is a pair of shoes, but due to past trauma, I ain't asking nobody to buy me no fucking shoes ever again in life. So yeah, but like I mean, I'm good. I'm good. Like I'm straight. Like if, like Herb said, if you want to give me a gift card to anywhere, then that's perfectly fine. But like I said, I got everything. Like I have the fucking blades of chaos. You know what I mean? Like why would I ask for anything? Like,
he does.
You got those?
Hold on.
There you go.
This is see children. This is why you don't have children.
Wow.
It's real.
It's fucking real.
What do I need?
Oh my god.
I need somebody to be this man's girlfriend and give him a baby so he can stop spending all the damn money on himself. Anyway, Lillian.
No.
He said, "Don't you put that baby on me, Ricky Bobby."
What you got, Lillian?
That is rude as shit. I'm gonna lecture you first. That is rude as shit. How dare you? Us, no team single, no wife, no kids, no woman, no problems, no woman. Like, why? What the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you do that?
All right, I'm about to say
Leave the singles out of your problems. No.
Leave the YU and the YA alone. Leave the young uncle and the young auntie alone.
Yeah.
Brandon, young uncle is a thing, nigga.
business, nigga.
I have not thought about what I wanted for Christmas at all. It's the same story every year. It's like, Lily, wait. Last year, y'all asked me, and I had to make a list of things that I wanted, right? So I made a list. I got a few of the things on the list. Thank y'all very much. This is not me saying anything toward the people who bought me things last year. I would have to make another list because I don't fucking know. This isn't like, ooh, it's Christmas. I know exactly what I'm going to ask people. I grew up poor. I learned very quickly that if I have a Christmas list, I'm not getting anything on it. So I stopped keeping track.
But you know what though? I think I can surmise. Honestly, I can surmise everybody's feelings across the panel though. We're all older. We're all YUs and YAs here, even the people in the audience. The thing about it is when you get to a certain level in life and you get to a certain age and people start asking you what you want for Christmas, we all think the same thing, but we never verbalize it. I think I could sum up for everybody if you say, pay a fucking bill for me. That's the greatest Christmas you can ever do. Pay one of these motherfucking bills. Take
very
care
accurate.
of this shit for me, and then I'll love you forever. Like it'll be a holly jolly Christmas. I won't look like this guy. It'll be the happiest. It's eggnog and fucking roasted chestnuts for everybody. You pay one of these fucking bills.
Trey, I gotta bring this up because he did talk about the Grinch real quick. How all these kids is doing the little 6, 7, and everything, and when he did the 8, 9.
I'm so glad Gabe's not here right now because he'd have been winded off when you said that shit.
Listen, I mean this in the most respectful way possible. If I'm around anyone this Christmas season at a family event and one of your kids says 6, 7, fart a boot.
No.
Fart a boot. It's happening.
You're not kicking my son. No.
It's happening. I'm sorry. Listen, they gotta grow up sometime. They gotta grow up sometime.
No. You ain't come to the Christmas party.
6, 7, boom.
No. Anyway, that's our show.
One more thing I have to say real quick. Okay, first off, we have to send our condolences to the Mortal Kombat actor, Kerry. I hope I'm pronouncing his name correctly. He's Shang Tsung.
I mean, you know what I meant.
Kerry Hiroshi Tagawa. Harry Tagawa. I'm not gonna butcher his name, but he died at 75 the other day. So condolences to his family. Lastly, I want to send a shout out to my little cousin. He's in Texas. He is currently on the the number 5 team in the country playing football. So shout out to him. They just won their regional finals. They're going to the state semis right this second. So shout out to him. His name is Lyndon Spriggs. So look out for him when he gets a chance. So yeah, shut the fuck up, Trey.
No, because that nigga's about to get me in trouble. I gotta leave here.
So I've tried several times to get Trey's fiance to make a comment or something that I've said before. Now I finally got her. Now I finally got her to make a comment. When she saw, I saw that no, and the thing that it's not capitalized, no, it's just a simple no. I was like, yeah, she gonna get my ass.
No, with the period. She's done. She's done. She ain't playing about this.
Hey, shout out, real quick. Shout out Darren. I see that. That's a little slight right there. He says, "Time with friends is all I want from on my list." Nigga, we miss you too. Calm down. We gonna see you, motherfucker. Calm down. You have another Thanksgiving. You ain't tell me about it. Anyway, all right. So that's our show. Thank you guys for joining us here on Gamma Blerds.
Quick announcement. We are not going to be here for the rest of this month.
Yeah.
Okay.
Break time.
So it's Christmas. It's about to be New Year's. Have a lovely holiday. If something pops all the way up off, we may do a surprise show or some shit, but we're not planning for it. And Trump had better behave while it's Christmas because Santa Claus is watching. And
he likes coal. He likes coal, so it doesn't matter.
So we'll be back after New Year's.
Real quick, this is something I learned about. Trey, you were talking about Pearlomania. I actually listened to his podcast for the first time this week.
I love his podcast.
Too Many Tabs. They were talking about Napoleon III, which is that Napoleon that everybody knows about, and how he liked to do a bunch of coups. And the similarities between him and Trump are like
they're stunning.
It's night and day. And even when Napoleon III got into power, he pulled another coup. The reason why I'm bringing that up is there could possibly be another January 6th, even though they control everything. So we may have to pop back in for that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm
Happy
not going
holidays,
down
everyone.
No days
All right,
off.
people.
Have a lovely day. Bye.
Love you.